Good morning, everybody. Gervais here, transformational motherhood coach and the founder of Shiny Happy Human. And today in our video, we're going to talk about how to infuse more play into your marriage or romantic relationship. I talked to two women today who had this going on, and I just thought, you know what, if it's going on for two of you, it's probably going on for 200 of you. So I want to share what we discovered, which is that we all are short on time. Yes, nobody's got loads of time lying around, and we all really care about our partnerships with our husbands, our men, our baby daddies, whatever. I'm going to say marriage just for ease here, but please know that if you're not married, I'm not discriminating. It's just quicker to say marriage. And so sometimes in our marriage, things get a little bit dull after you have a child because you're A, exhausted, and B, don't have a lot of time. And so what I'm hearing from a lot of moms is, I want to figure out how to balance it all. Like, how can I streamline and make this an efficient plan so that I get just as much time with my husband as with my kid, as with my job, etc., etc., etc. And as I've mentioned before, templates and schedules is not really my jam, but usually I can listen under the surface and hear what's really going on. And so what came up twice in calls today was a challenge, which was, how can you infuse more play into your relationship without planning it, right? Because the very nature of play is that it's spontaneous. And if you're planning it, it's probably not as fun. And a big key to getting that spark back in your love life is playing and not taking it so seriously and not putting so much pressure on your husband to, you know, make a date night schedule for the next 3 months. Because like I always say, no 2 days of mom life are ever the same, right? Like, it's unpredictable. So how can you play? So what came up today was something really simple, which is, are you connecting with your man throughout the day? Instead of worrying about date nights and or playing a game, which I'm huge advocates of both. But let's say childcare is an issue or you don't have time. What if you just checked in with your man throughout the day? How are you doing that? Are you just sending a text, what are we having for dinner? Or are you like, hey babe, I miss you? Right? Because those are two very different texts that can set a very different tone. And when I asked a mama today, what would change if you started checking in with your man throughout the day? She said, it would be a lot less pressure when I walked in the door. We'd feel more connected right away. And that's the key, because when you walk in the door after working all day and you see your husband for the first time, you also see your kid, potentially, that starts the time of the day, which is called freaking chaos, which is dinner through bedtime, which I don't think anybody has described as a lovely romantic time for deep connection with my family. If they have, send them my way. I'd love to hear their secrets, but it's kind of like a crazy time. So instead of putting so much pressure on that period of time to be so valuable, or the time after you get the kids to bed when you just want to go to sleep or just zone out, which is great sometimes, maybe just connect throughout the day. So how can you do that? You can send text messages. You can send, you can leave voicemails. You can call each other. You can send Snapchats. You can do G-Chat. There is no shortage of technology to help us connect with each other. And don't disregard how helpful it can be in really bringing you closer to your husband. So my challenge to you is, how can you infuse more play into your romantic relationship? And if you're connecting throughout the day, how else are you doing it? You know, I send Snapchats, I send texts, I leave voicemails. Sometimes I'll just leave a super mushy voicemail just when I'm thinking, just the second that you're thinking of your person, let them know. And that's a form of connection, right? It'll do. It's what we got right now because we're fucking busy. So I'd love to hear from you what you're doing to connect with your man throughout the day and how infusing more play benefits your marriage. Also, I am launching Master Your Mom Life, an awesome program. It's launching in July. My goal in creating this program was to make it easy for moms to say yes to themselves. That was literally the foundation for creating this program. So if that's something you're interested in, pop your name in the sign up form below, because I'm going to create a separate list so that I don't bombard you with emails if you're not interested. But if you are, you'll be the first to know. I'm going to roll out a special discounted price for the first 50 people that join. And after that, it's going to double. So let me know. Pop your name in the email box below. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys. Was going to write a blog, but videos are so much quicker. Love it. Mwah.